Okay. We should be live now, folks. Bear with me. Cuts and I are troubleshooting some problems. Yeah, maybe it ramped up to max and it's been slowly decreasing and now it can't keep up. That's all I can think of. Cuts.
I can't even see any mobs in the main well of suffering, though.
Really?
Well, I don't know. It's hard to tell. The screen's wobbling so damn much.
Hang on. I'll be right there. I'm actually going to go ahead and swap over to in-game footage, maybe. Sap Raid. Hey, what's good? Wow, this is early. Dusk 4E, Dylan Fox, and a whole bunch of other people. I see Mr. Trilby. I see Dragon Racer. I see the Greater Sea. I think Greylock is lurking somewhere. Donny Mims. Donny Mims says, mobile. Won't be chatting, but am listening. Okay. Bear with me just a second here, folks. What the heck is going on? Maybe? There we go. Okay. Okay. Man, a little bit of everything. It's just kind of wonky today. The heck is going on? OBS doesn't want to capture. Okay. Doing this. Screw it. Okay, I'm coming over there, Cuts. Give me just a second. I hope everybody's doing a good. Greetings, Elpec. That's an inside joke. Okay. I see blocks in there that are definitely not cursed earth.
Yeah, there's granite in the center, one block of it, because I had to, because I had to plug it from below when I changed the way the items got moved out of it.
I do not actually see any bad guys in there. I think I'm gonna have to get a
Oh,
night.
suddenly, briefly, I don't have nausea.
I'll tell you what. Hang on a sec. Where's one of the orbs? Can you right-click one of the orbs and put some LP into the system?
987 is in there right now, but it's not going up.
You're smacking yourself in the face with a sign.
Yeah, that's the. Yeah, it's because of the right-clicking with the sigil. It doesn't cancel the animation.
Okay, I gotta go down here real quick. Help Peck, you're not supposed to be getting distracted, said Mr. Sylvie. Mr. Trilby. Hey, Saffron, thanks for the raid, man. I appreciate it. I knew you were live streaming. I didn't know when you finished. I gotta go downstairs. We've got the secret hatch over here now.
Vagrant becomes British with secrets confirmed.
Secret hatch. Hey, Morvie, are you feeling better or are you still feeling gross?
I think it's mostly the medicine kicking my butt at this time. I'm just exhausted.
Okay, I can sympathize with that. There is no power to generate power, apparently. I know this is going to sound absurd, but power needs power. We do not have... Elpec says, I'm currently debating if it makes sense to start playing on here. Basically, no at this point. Yes, I kind of agree with Cuts. At this point in time, the server is probably going to be... we're pretty late in the game on ForgeCraft One. You could play, but I mean, I would not get stuck in very hard. I'm expecting...
Or to attach to anything that you have.
Yeah, I'm expecting a reset basically any minute now.
Part of the reason I haven't joined you in the last couple weeks here.
Well, I could see stepping on and hanging out, but I mean, like, actually starting survival? Nah, it doesn't make sense. That is, I think, a bridge beyond right now.
Yeah, it's the laziness factor says, why even bother setting up an instance just to hang out, though?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess. I don't know. I suspect that we might get a reset and I guess what I would call a soft reset that might just update the mods and reset the map. I don't think we're going to get anything critical. Okay, mental note. I need to keep some actual fuel items outside of the LP system.
I mean, that's definitely cursed earth, so why is it not spawning right now?
You know what? I'm just going to do this. I'm going to do...
It's like the cursed earth beneath the main LP generation has ceased.
I have a dumb idea. Maybe it's got a lifespan. Oh, no, that's wrong. I always get it backwards. There it is. Okay, let's balance that out. Let's do a whole bunch of that. Still have down the hatch. Oh, quick look. Somewhere. I'm gonna put that right there. Run for my little life.
That cursed earth is definitely still working, so why isn't this one?
Where's all this power going? It must be getting directly consumed by machines or something.
Well, there's the AE bit connected and the
Oh God, hang
refined
on.
storage. I mean, it'd mostly be refined storage.
Of course, we can't check power on anything. Come Can we?
Oh, I've got a
What? Can we maybe
network tool.
maybe we should disconnect the AE2 system for now?
Energy usage 0 AE per tick.
I am slightly distracted, folks. I swear I'll catch up on chat here in just a second, but something weird is going on. It's like there's a power cable that's disconnected.
There, it's out. The AE part is now disconnected.
Yeah, that's connected.
To answer some of the requests from chat, I'm not sure it'll be possible to save the TTFT cuts house here. Might be able to talk to one of the server admins to get a world save, but I've never had any luck in saving my builds on ForgeCraft in the past. So
Yeah, I would love to get a world download for this. However, there's a lot of other people that play on this server that are not so open-minded about world saves, and nobody's going to take the time to trim it and world edit, so probably not a thing. Where's all the bloody power going?
the better thing is just to kind of remember in general the design ethos behind how you built the house in the first place, and if you wanted to open it up and share to other people, just to rebuild it in a single player instance, at least the basic form of it.
Yeah. Methinks it will be getting revisited. What do we have a lot of? Actually, let's go out here. Methinks it will be getting revisited in a single player creative build. Maybe.
I don't know where the power's going.
Yeah, it is just vanishing, and I don't know where to.
Is it even actually coming in?
Can't even put that there. Okay. I need cobblestone because I actually have to make a furnace so I can make charcoal. I'm generating power downstairs with a TNT generator that is vanishing. Power's going nowhere. So I'm going to go over here. I'm going to put that in.
This cell is full, so is nothing. Does it not come through from here to anywhere else?
What cell is full?
The one at the teleport.
Well, I mean, I am generating power back at the old base with ender pearls. That's generating power, and it's literally stopping here. It's not going over to that battery. I tell you what, hang on a sec. I have a dumb idea.
Oh, look.
Negative 4,000, negative 2,000, negative 1,000. There's something that's got a massive power drain going on.
Well, I'm guessing it's all the things that are empty of power filling up.
Full. They weren't running. They were already full.
Oh, suddenly I'm getting nausea again.
Yeah, there's nothing that actually is running. This finally has power. AE2 system finally has power.
What's drawing life essence?
The thing that generates lava downstairs.
That needs to be turned off. Right now, with no generation, I cannot stick with this.
It's off. I've disabled it. Does this mean that we can... Good grief, this is bad. Redstone. Let me get some of that. Let's go to the heated redstone generator. That should be generating power. Basically, since lava quit working, most of our power generation went away.
Why did lava quit working?
How many lava gens do you have down there?
Same amount I had a month ago. I just put some speed upgrades on them. And I will
Wondering if that's where all the life points went.
Well, I'll tell you what. Take out 4 upgrades from this. 4 upgrades from this. Take all the speed upgrades out. They're not even using lava right now. There is nothing that I have auto-creating using LP points. Which means at this point in time, if we are still not gaining LP points, there is some other problem.
Yeah, the cursed earth below the main well of suffering isn't doing anything. That's the problem.
Maybe we should actually get some drops of evil and redo it.
That's exactly what I was doing.
Okay.
And the nausea started again.
Okay, hang on just a second, Cuts. I'll tell you what, I'll do that if you will just pause a sec. I'm going to catch up on chat. Saffron says I need to get an episode recorded, so I decided to do a 30-minute one right in time to send everyone to you. Well, thank you very much, Saffron. I appreciate it. Save TTFT Cuts' Chateau du Cuts. That would be nice. But again, like I said, I don't have access to do world downloads, and the people that do are kind of busy. And I'm not even sure a lot of people that played on the base would like the idea of us sharing out a world download. Plus, it compounds the problem that we generally have a lot of beta versions of mods, or occasionally some mods that aren't even accessible to the regular public. So Dylan Box says, is there a machine with a huge buffer and it's filling that first? That's my point. There's the only thing that would need a power fill is the RF tools. I mean, a refined storage, and that's only got a buffer of 32,000. We would have generated and gone through that several times over by this point in time. So that's not an issue, because stuff like these don't use power when they're sitting idle. So their buffers would have already been full because they were full when we last logged out. Ergo, ow. That's not the issue. The thing that would have been filling up would have been battery banks like this. And let's get some of these. Get some of these.
Well, I replaced it, but I've yet to see anything coming through.
I am rebalancing our power gen. Slimy generator, go. Now is the time where I get wistful for not having finished the auto crafting system for photovoltaic cells. Okay. Hey, Andreas Seitler, what's going on? Elpec says, I gotta be honest, I'm excited to start actually playing once some reset or these things happen. Hey, man. You can be a neighbor of mine, Elpec, if you want to. Don't you have the lava flowers for Botania going? Oh, you know what?
Yes.
I do.
That's what keeps draining me.
Just forgot. Okay, let me go turn it off. Thank you for the reminder, Greater C. I'm going to...
There's nowhere to put a lever for it.
Do what?
There was nowhere to really put a lever for it because it's all surrounded by lava.
And that problem is solved. Okay, that power usage is done also. However, that uses 1 LP for a lava block, and those things burn a lava block literally every few minutes. It's
It uses 1,000.
Do what?
Lava costs 1,000, not 1.
Yeah, no. It uses 1 when it makes 1 lava block. It's going through 1,000 LP, but it's only using 1 lava block every maybe 30 seconds to a minute tops. It's not. It's not going through it at the rate that the generators were downstairs with the speed upgrades. That was the real problem. But yes, it is good I turned that off. Also,
Well, no, the real problem is that there was nothing spawning. The main well of suffering's not generating anything. I've just had to take it out again.
No, I mean real problem on usage, not on generation.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yes, this is a problem.
It might even have been LP positive, and it's just that the cursed earth down here just stopped doing stuff, so that it stopped generating, so it just ran out that way.
Have you've made new cursed earth?
Yeah, it didn't spawn anything.
Okay. I'm wondering if it's... I wonder if we need to restart the server real quick. What do you think?
The other cursed earth seems to be working. Like, check the others.
Hang on. Come on. I know I can go faster than this. Thank you.
Either way, this is a good opportunity to expand it so that it'll actually produce more when it's started back up, if it does work.
Yeah. Oh, also, those rituals are taking up LP.
I've turned off the ones in the main tower. I turned off both of those.
Okay, good. Yeah.
That was the first thing I did.
This one is definitely spawning stuff. This one looks like it is spawning stuff, yeah. Yeah. There's some XP orbs in there that probably accumulate and don't despawn. I mean, and wait to despawn. I'd be surprised if we're getting lag from that.
In where?
In the small drops box.
That's not meant to spawn XP.
We're getting XP in there. There is an XP orb.
Meant to,
Hey, AC.
Meant to require golden spikes to get XP.
I see an XP orb following me around the glass right now.
Yeah, I know. I see it too. It's just that's not meant to come from those for some reason.
Elpeck not pecking. What? Okay. Looked at the XU2 issue tracker. Do you have that LP farm chunk loaded? Yes, we do.
Yep.
Why? Are you seeing something on there, Greater C? Whee! Let me see if I can get this working. Hang on a sec. Yep, there we
But
go.
all of these things are chunk loaded by the same extra utilities chunk loader.
Yep. Okay. I'm going to spend my time making a whole crap ton of resources so that I can make a crap ton of solar panels. Because this crap's getting out of hand. Okay. First things first. If I'm going to make, let's see. Oh, I need to shoot for those. Okay. Because I can make these and then upgrade them. So I need to shoot for these, which means I need to take over. What are the odds? Oh, okay, this one's nearly empty. Never mind.
Upgrade capacity from 20 to 49.
$20 blocks to 49 blocks, or what?
20 blocks of cursed earth upgraded to 49
Okay.
for the main LP generation, so that should make it a bit beefier.
Get a couple stacks of this. That is, yep, okay. Under. Awesome. Okay, that's gonna make some pulsating iron. Vibrant. Okay, hey Strider, see what's going on. There's an open issue where Cursed Earth stops spawning mobs after a variable amount of time. Says Greater C. Unloading the chunks and coming back seems to fix it. Okay, so we could unload those chunks, go back to the old base, and then come back here. Do you want to try that?
I'll just set this up first, then yeah.
Yeah, okay. Thank you very much for the heads up, Greater C. I appreciate it. 24 watchers, 9 follows. Don't make me do an RSEG on all. Thank you, I think. The curse was broken. The mobs are free now, says Keyboard Monkey. Very apt. Yeah, unloading the chunks must also mean disabling. Yeah, but we've got one chunk loader working on that area. Basically, right over here. Let me see. Right in between these two. This chunk loader, chunk ward right here. This thing actually operates all of these immediate area chunks. It does not go as far as the Botania farms, but it does operate all of this stuff right around this little thing. See? It's basically this chunk, and then these right over here. It's just a 3x3 area, I think. Comes over here, goes over here. So I hear monsters from... No, wait a minute. That was up there. I can't see a ding-dang thing. Good grief, I need to make
Pretty sure there isn't any. Pretty sure there aren't any in there because it's not doing anything up here. And this would all be sparkling if it was doing things. And you'd hear it. Because I took out the muffler.
Oh, yeah. It's true.
So
Okay.
yeah, I just need to go away from it and come back.
Did you pull the chunk loader?
I did.
Okay. I am teleporting over to the old house. I will wait for you there. Okay. That whole space should be unchunk loaded now.
It's got to give it a while.
Yeah. We're going to sit here in our old basement and think about what we've done to the world.
How about 3 frames per second?
I have 40
As fast
frames.
as you can. I was about to say as fast as you can think, 3 frames per second.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm just going to load this up with ender pearls, because why not? Okay, stand still for just a second. With some sparkling vagrant vision going on. The holidays take over my life for a bit, and you guys get so much done. Wow, says my cat. We have been busy, yes. And yes, I got Vagrant Vision working again. I did actually get it working for the second half of the Sunday live stream, the New Year's Day live stream. Had a lot of people like the creative building thing. So I might bring back my creative building live streams on... Used to do it on Wednesdays, might do it on Fridays, we'll see. Let's see if I can... When I do that, the autofocus on the green screen goes completely bonkers. It's auto balancing. I hate auto balancing on my webcam, but I couldn't be bothered to actually adjust the settings. So yeah, what you think, Cuts? Say when?
Should be okay now. Is it definitely dialed for back? Yes, it is. Just to make sure.
Yeah, I was about to say. Is it definitely dialed back? Yeah. Okay, there he goes.
Chug, chug, chug. Oh, hey, some apples lying on the ground again.
We still have
Magic apples.
Yeah, we still have something that is requiring a absurd amount of power. Because we are still...
Oh yeah, that's a whole pile of mobs, definitely. Yep, that was it.
Yay, monsters. Wait, what?
Okay, Cuts.
Yeah, 43,000.
Can you get...
47,000.
Oh, is it... I have taken all the speed upgrades out. Do you think it's safe to turn on the lava generators?
Maybe. I don't know how fast it's consuming. Let's find out.
I need you to activate the actual ritual. If you go down the hatch, it's...
Oh, just like put a lever on it then.
No. I actually broke the ritual stone because I didn't have a lever and we were in an emergency. So I need you to get a ritual activation doodad thinger.
God, I went and made some levers while I couldn't see what the heck was going on with the nausea to turn off the others.
Or I guess you can just give me your activation thing.
Trying to find it.
It's in there somewhere.
I'm on my way over.
Yeah, okay. I need to...
Aren't the activation things bound to player?
Yeah, it is. So if I get his, I should be able to activate it with his activation thinger. Hey, Vegeta, what's going on, man?
You get to go down through the water, right, these days?
Do it? No, you can come back up here. Where'd you go?
Uh-huh.
If you look straight up, whee! There's a hatch up there now.
Oh, in the middle, okay.
Yeah. Back here, there is a ritual. I just broke the Master Stone and then replaced it. There is, of course, a TNT generator also going off. I can't remember. Yeah, okay, it uses those. Good. We have tons of those. Let me get another.
Well, I'm currently watching the mount and it keeps going up.
Okay, so it might have just been the speed upgrades that screwed the
It
thing.
might. I think it might not have even been that.
What do you mean, just the...
I think it was just the cursed earth stopped working and we ran out because it stopped working.
Well, okay,
So there ceased to be any input.
Well, I tell you what. Keep checking your number, right?
Yep.
Okay. This generator's back to normal. Still going up?
Yep.
This generator's back to normal. Still going up?
Still going up.
This generator's back to normal. There's another one back to normal. Is it still going up?
Yeah. Don't forget, I basically multiplied the capacity of the input by 2.5 by improving the size of the thing as well.
Okay, all the speed upgrades. Oh god, all the speed upgrades are back in.
Yeah, I haven't seen it go down yet. Every time we checked, it's been going up.
Okay, so I think you are right. It's because the actual... Hey, we're plus 1,400. Yay! Oh, thank God. So yeah, I think you're right. It's because the chunks got stuck. I mean, the blocks got stuck and they turned off.
Yeah, the main well of suffering wasn't doing anything anymore.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Greater C says, yeah, help fix something. It's a very good idea, Greater C. We can put the chunk ward back on for now, but that's something we might have to keep a watchful eye on. Why do we have mystery apples? Let me go look at the apple. I need to turn this thing off. There's no point to this. First I need to go down here. Get all...
We have 35 dimlet parcels.
Honestly, we should probably consider making a dimension for some purpose.
There are too many dimensions already.
So we shouldn't have fun? Is that what you're saying?
Well, you're as concerned about the performance of the server right now as anyone.
While this is true, it's still the fact that if we keep getting too concerned about it, I'm going to be live streaming me and you twiddling our thumbs. Just a thought. I am concerned about the performance of the server, but we still do need some stuff, you know?
And finally, on that day, the world learned what TTFT cuts thumbs look like.
I'm assuming he has thumbs. He's a lizard. I don't know. Okay.
I always thought of him more as a cat, but then again, I think of everybody as cats.
He is a very scaly and pointy cat.
Okay, there's the thing reconnected. AE.
Okay. We have a
Little of that there was.
bunch of power still coming in.
Yeah, it's definitely still going up. It's back up at like nearly 300,000 LP.
Okay, good. Very good, sir.
Like when it was looking, when you were doing the lava generators, it was like 140.
Yeah. Okay, that's still running. This has made a huge chunk of pulsating iron that I'm going to put in here. I'm tempted to make an eternal day void dimension and solar panels and a power transmitter.
Okay.
It would be absolutely minimal impact on the server. You could say that for sure, yes.
Yeah, besides like just extra chunks loaded, which would be not a lot different.
Yeah, but I mean, all we have to do is load like just the chunk the teleporter is in. Maybe a 3x3. That's it.
Well, I mean, any panels you need have to be loaded. But,
Yeah, exactly.
So only 3x3 is plenty.
Okay, let's go. Oh my gosh. Why do we have this massive influx of gold armor? What's going on here? Can I melt this stuff down?
The
in
spawner.
The Which spawner?
The good question. Maybe the one in the Nether is more likely to have lots. I don't know. The one in the Overworld has a lot. I certainly got an awful lot on the server from it.
I thought we were filtering this stuff out.
So did I.
Nope, can't melt armor down anymore. Okay.
Well, you can, but it has to be fully repaired.
Which means you can't. Which means you practically cannot melt down armor. Technically, yes.
But I mean, that's how it always was.
Practically, no. Actually, there have been methods in the past for melting down armor and prorating what you got back. Because of damage.
Because a lot of people were too lazy just to combine them in the inventory and make them into a fully charged piece of armor before melting.
Yep. I don't
Well, I mean, that's hard to do when you were doing it automatically.
Yeah, I don't have the time for that kind of stuff right now.
Yeah, I always did it manually, but then again, you know me and manual processes.
Well, I mean, the moment you get an automated farm that's spitting out the armor, it becomes too much to do manually, really.
Okay, hang on.
When have I ever had an automated farm that's spitting out the armor? When have I ever had that?
Hopper. Hang on a sec. There is a better way to do this. In theory. Get one of these. And let's do trapped. Put some of those in there. Let me get that. Oh, okay, whatever. I'm gonna use a little bit of hopper locking. Okay. Leather. Oh my god.
It appears to be all filtering it, but it's just...
Something is actually transmitting this back. It's not the mob farm over near the,
I think I'm on with the Nether one.
I don't know.
I mean, that's coming back to the main system, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. I guess. Hey, Richard Falk, what's going on? Yes, the well of suffering was suffering. That is 100% true, Mr. Trilby. Yeah, Mr. Trilby, that's what I was thinking about, basically. You make a void dimension that is eternal noon, and you do a 3x3 chunk ward right where the teleporters are, and then fill that entire 3x3 space with even mediocre solar panels. And just one-dimensional transceiver back, nothing else in the dimension. Hey, Kira, what's happening? Okay.
Yeah, and if you need more power, you can always just upgrade what solar panels are there.
Yeah, exactly. So many people are probably screaming at their screens right now, but you're wasting so much stuff. Yeah, I probably am. Who cares? We have a lot of things that are basically cluttering up our storage maximums. And I ain't got time to sort through it all. All gold armor's gone. Yay. Okay. Let's go back to photovoltaics, shall we? I do think it's kind of garbage that the the bottom end photovoltaic won't upgrade. It's tier 1, and then you go to tier 2, and that one upgrades it to tier 3. It's kind of like, Yep. Okay. I need vibrant alloy, which is what I was originally going for. That is going to be gold. We have so much redstone. It is almost criminal. Almost, not quite. Glowstone is what we're low on, and I think we can make more of that with El Buco. I think. Ah, no. Nope, we can't. Okay. Great. Okay. So I might have to go on a glowstone run. Redstone. Let's do that.
You know
Wait,
my
hold up, how
favorite
much
way
do
to
you
get.
need?
What was that, Morby?
So you know my favorite way to get glowstone dust when you have a criminal amount of redstone?
What is that?
Britannia.
Oh, right. Hang on a sec. Thank you for reminding me.
Welcome.
We also have like 3 stacks of it over here at the farm from witch drops.
Do we?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, for now, let's see. I can't remember which thing I have in here. Yeah, okay. I even have the right thing in here. Woo! That did not even... Well, it probably did use a whole ton of... That's hilarious. Struck a whole stack and it's...
Just blink.
Let me see if I can... Sparkles! Ah! Oh, I see an Enderman in the corner of my eye.
He likes the sparkles too.
Tastes like nickels. And no more redstone. Hey! Thank you very much for the reminder. Did you change your Patreon to instant, or is it set at the beginning of the month? It is going to be going instant tonight. Dylan Fox. It is right now at the beginning of the month, but I am changing it over this evening. So if you wait until tomorrow, you will be able to actually sign up and instantaneously get approved. Yes, I'm swapping my Patreon over because I don't know where my YouTube sponsorship money is going. If people want to keep supporting me via YouTube sponsor because they can't get credit cards to work with Patreon, I greatly appreciate and admire their willingness to still stick through with things, and I will gladly accept their help. However, I'm going to try and start redirecting as many people as possible to Patreon because I don't know where Google is sending my money. So yeah.
They're not sending it to you?
No, I don't know. I have no way of actually checking to see when my earnings are coming in because they're saying it's getting lumped in with my general AdSense stuff as advertising. The problem is I have no way of tracking that. So
Yeah, that sounds like a decidedly more lack of information than I would expect out of Google.
Oh, they're pros at lack of information as of recently.
I guess maybe because they're alphabet now, everything just gets mashed together into soup.
Dylan, did yours actually go through? Oh, Patreon is accepting PayPal now as well. I think that's new or newish.
I know they pay out in PayPal.
Yes, they do. But there was a point when I first started that they didn't actually accept it for the sake of influx. Okay, I need quartz. That's right. I went nuts last time with Britannia. making quartz out of redstone. Or something out of quartz. I can't remember.
Quartz out of quartz.
Quartz out of quartz? Oh, yeah, it's just a quadrupler or something like that, yeah. Yeah, that was awesome. I love that. Hashtag SparkleFest. Trying to think what I'm gonna need. I'm going to need some coal powder. And I already got all that. Oh, copper. It's all right. We have different recipes here. Let's do that. And I already have... Just going to get 3 stacks. I don't know how much I need. I'm basically going to be using this wonderful invention of a work table from forestry to make a speed crafting thing. So I can just quickly snap together a whole bunch of the parts necessary What am I missing? Oh, the redstone. Right. Get the redstone. Can't remember. How do you make the recipe stick? Cuts, do you remember?
With what?
Oh, there we go. Never mind. It does the most recent ones, I think, or something.
Yeah, the workbench thing does the non-most recent recipes.
Yeah. Okay, I gotta think about this. If I'm gonna make, let's say, 16 of these, I need 32 of those, which means I need 64 double-layered capacitors. Woo! I'm gonna go through a lot of redstone. There's 32 of those, which means as soon as I get this finished, I can go through a whole bunch of... Well, I can do some. Patreon takes a smaller cut than YouTube. Yes. However, that cut is the margin of about maybe 30 cents off of each transaction. Maybe, tops. The margin that YouTube takes is actually not that much larger than Patreon. But Patreon is smaller, yes. Yep, I keep trying to copper in the capacitor in BC4 and get very confused, says Mr. Trilby. Yeah, I need to fix that, because I actually prefer having copper in the middle. Hey, what do you think about Sky Factory 3, says The Real Infinite. Actually, Infinite, Sky Factory 3 did come out yesterday or the day before, I can't remember which, and it does look super neat and interesting. I'm not sure if it's my speed, though. I've not really checked, specifically because...
New subscriber.
Vic Van... Weyenberg? I'm going to go with that. Vicky Van Weyenberg, sorry. Thank you very much for subscribing. Yeah, in general, over the counter, so to speak, Skyblock maps and packs tend to be a little grindy for me, but I don't think they actually changed much in the way of recipes in Sky Factory 3, so I'm not sure. And
Poking at it, it seems pretty neat so far.
Well, there is rumor, this is just rumor, mind you, that there will be a ForgeCraft 2 Sky Factory 3 server setup this weekend sometime, I think. I don't know. I have heard that rumor. I do not know if it's legit. We will see. But I know that Mr. Direwolf 20 is chomping at the bit to restart Sky Factory 3 because he was in on the early testing with Soren, and Soren did most of the work off camera, so he didn't get a chance to mess with any of it. Oh yeah, hang on a sec. This is a testament to the actual accuracy of Vagrant Vision. I forgot I had it on. I just glanced over and it's like, yep, looks normal to me. I need to move the Vagrant Vision icon. It actually it's blocked by my microphone quite a bit. Okay. What am I missing? That's right, I'm making more energetic so I can make vibrant. Okay.
Interesting the kind of shape. Stuff shifts a bit up and down as you switch.
Stuff shifts a bit up and down as I what?
Or it seemed to when you switch between the two.
Oh yeah, I don't have it 100% aligned because right now I'm not capturing from Minecraft. I am capturing my desktop and I'm cropping it.
Ah.
And that has a slightly different alignment than when I actually capture the game directly because it's kind of hard to line crap up with exact precision in OBS. I'll put it over here vaguely. So. Okay, that still has tons to go. I'm wasting time until this finishes. Boink. Okay. Peyton Van Gelder, this is a private server, invite only, whitelist, yada, yada, yada. I don't have access. Do not have the keys to the kingdom. Sorry.
I don't either. So there.
Yeah, nobody here does. The guy that holds the keys to this kingdom lives somewhere way back in the woods in the middle of Canada. If you go to Google Maps and aim for the middle of Canada and look for a really broken pool, you could probably find his backyard. But beyond that, no, you can't find him. His location is top secret. And yes, with Vagrant Vision, all the ingots look the same. Welcome to my hell. I live and die by placement organization and alphabetics and tooltips. Generally. I tend to memorize what position things are in the chest, or if I reorganize middle mouse click, then I can find it generally because it'll go to the same location every time. A lot of people hate it when I do that, but I have to do that in order to find anything. Otherwise, I'm scanning everything by tooltip, and it sucks. It's also one of the big reasons why I like systems like the Ender IO inventory system or this, Refined Storage or AE2, is because I can search by ingot, and it shows me just the ingots, or I can do, I want vibrant. Oh, I have one. It gives me exactly what I want, down to pinpoint precision. That's, the storage scanner from RF Tools, also useful for that. Actually, yes, we should get a Nightbot command for the server. Greater C. Probably a good idea. Oh, yeah, hang on a second. Yeah. There is, I think it's... or something.
It still gets me.
Yeah.
The formation core is the one that uses Certus quartz, and the annihilation core is the one that uses nether quartz. When it's like they're the opposite colors, like the one that's blue uses the yellowy crystal, and the one that's orange uses the blue crystal. Not that you relate to that directly, Vagrant, but it's for everyone else.
I was about to say, you kind of lost me. I'm gonna sleep because it's nighttime. Nighttime is the wrong time, as it turns out. Yeah, somebody did actually make a website called How Do I Join ForgeCraft.info or something like that. I can't remember what the address is, but the webpage is.
You don't.
Do what?
I do believe the answer is you don't.
Actually, no. The guy that runs the webpage changes it randomly, and so periodically he'll change it to Ask Somebody. Like about 2 months ago, it was Ask Matabase.
Oh dear.
Yeah, it's awesome. I love it.
Oh god.
Pahamar knows about the website, has not asked them to take it down.
I guess I haven't come up for a ask Morvy how to join the server yet because nobody has asked me in ages. But then again, I haven't played on ForgeCraft in ages.
Yeah. I'm actually gonna put the coal back in the system. Let's see how much of this we have left. There we go. Okay. So now I need to get this stuff. I'm gonna get 32. I really need to make another alloy smelter, to be brutally honest. I really do. But, alas, I am too lazy. Oh yeah, we're waiting on a whole bunch of crap. Dang it. Okay. Okay. And yes, Elpec is right. You actually don't join ForgeCraft. ForgeCraft joins you. Some people are ambushed. Some people kind of know it's coming because they've been talked to by various powers that be. Mine was one of the worst kept secrets in probably 6 months. Mostly because of, can't remember, Scott Killen or Atomic Blom. Somebody really blew the secret, like hours before the deadline. It was hilarious. I was still surprised, of course. Shocked, as it were. So yeah. Once we get this full batch of stuff processed, a whole bunch of quartz will come through, and we can get a whole bunch of quartz, fused quartz glass. And then, does it have to be enlightened? Then we can actually make the higher end materials we need. Actually, I didn't need to go all the way over here. I'm not sure if it needs to be enlightened. It might need to be enlightened, which means we might have to do a second pass with the glass. Second glass pass. Not painted. Yep, it's got to be. I think it's got to be enlightened. Okay, whatever. Elpec. It's some people, like mod authors, I think it is, you have a more likely inkling ahead of time if it's going to happen or not with a mod author, because a lot of mod authors are invited to join ForgeCraft because of their mods, because they think that you will be a good fit to the community, also because your mod is a good fit to the general play style, or things of that nature. With streamers and content creators like myself, it's a bit more random. It's kind of hard to say for sure or know for sure ahead of time, unless it's already been determined, but it's supposed to be kept a secret, and somebody blows the whistle. Accidentally, of course. So, yeah, it's one of the things. It's weird. Okay, let's put the experience in there. I need to go back to the old base real quick and see if it has run. It's probably not run the course on Underworlds yet, but... Okay. For giggles. I'm gonna get all this stuff. Okay. I want to let that lapse and see if we're still power positive. We should be. But I'm curious. Also need to go down here. Hooray! And... Yep, okay. That should have run out of TNT a long time ago.
Time to see if this works.
Dun dun dun.
And it did. I added up 20 cable, it made it from scratch. Right.
Peter?
We have basics building.
Okay. And Todd, what's going on? Yep. I'm waiting for things to cook. I know this is exciting, but actually, alloy smelter. I guess I could put it there. There's a cable under there. Maybe? gonna be abysmally slow because I don't have any upgrades in it though. Okay. Just checking some things.
We need
on
an
the
income
chain.
of wool.
We need a what?
Wool.
We have string.
That works.
Let me go fetch some from our monster farm.
Yeah, it's getting to the point where extending the cables is going to take lots of wool.
Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. What is that? Oh, Pam's harvest crap. Whatever. Do this, do this. Good enough. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. You want your wool?
Yes,
Stack, 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 stack. There's a crap
Okay,
ton
that
of-
works.
There's a crap ton of wool. And I barely used, I think, a third of what we have in there. We still have like 1,600 or something.
This will last quite a while.
I hope so.
Yeah, I pretty hope so after all that.
Yeah, I'm getting some fused quartz. Now I'm going to have to get... Let's get all of this stuff. I'll put these down here also. Don't know how many more... I'm going to need some copper ingots, but... Yeah.
Wait, I'm not going to fall for this again.
What?
Last thing with this pattern that I made, I'm going to make is the pattern for more patterns.
Okay, in the alloy smelter, I need some glowstone. Actually, I just made a whole metric ton of it. Okay. Hopefully, I can get a whole bunch of solar panels, put them somewhere. We have discussed this, and I'm not sure where I want to put them. We have a power cable running under here. I'm very tempted just to kind of put them right here, right at water level. Have one power cable coming up under it in the water and, you know, go back. Or I could pull the power cable up into the actual floor, whatever, I don't know. But I think I'm probably just going to do a run of them. I don't know. Let me see. Okay, I need to go outside real quick and see what the roof looks like. Okay. Okay, yeah, so these are full blocks right here. The peak. But if I did them here, I would have to run the cable up here somehow, or maybe just plonk down a dimensional transceiver up here. Not a bad idea. So yeah, what I'm thinking is we could do a dimensional transceiver right here, we could do a battery bank right here, and then just do a line of solar panels back to about here. I think that's good. I think that'll work. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. That is almost done. Goes in batches of 4, so it goes pretty quick. And actually, let's do transceiver. Get one of these bad boys. I need an Enderman, which means a Sovile. Go over here. Can't remember. Hey, look. It's Enderman in a bottle. It's just like I planned it or something. Come over here. I also need to talk to the Ender IO guys because the costs on everything for the Soul Binder is off. It says it takes 4, but it actually takes 6 levels, which is a little bogus. So, okay. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and pull that one out. All right, it's working. I was like, it's not working. Put that there. Enderman head. Do we have soul? We do. Silicones. We need some silicones. Cones made of pure silly.
Sounds legit. 10 dense hemi cable, without me having to craft a single bit of it.
Vibrant. We are out of vibrant. Let's pulsating. There's the vibrant. Yes. And there's another one. Oh, wait a minute. I need to go over here. We go. Is that working? Okay, we can put that there. We still need to do that. Are you breaking glass, Mr. Cuts?
I'm breaking the cable.
Oh, right. Glass cable. Basically.
Yeah, it starts being loud when it gets this big.
Do. Okay. Greater C, I am talking about YouTube sponsors basically over the course of the next month. You're going to be able to see in your YouTube account settings, you'll be able to see who you're sponsoring. And it will tell you how much longer you have till you auto-renew. I would say, as of tonight, I'm going to swap my Patreon over to monthly because it would be a lot easier to handle, basically. I mean, a daily instant charge. So as soon as you have, as soon as your YouTube sponsorship has run its course, as of tomorrow, you'll be able to go to Patreon, sign up, and no matter the time of month, it'll instantly charge you and instantly set you up, and we can get you on the whitelist as soon as you get everything done. And it will be a wondrous thing. But I'm doing that later this evening, yes. I'm waiting for things again. This live stream has been Waiting Simulator 2017. Okay, there we go. Hey, John Murray, thanks for the Happy New Year wishes. Thank you very much. So yeah, once I kick over this evening to the upfront charging, I think it will be easier to track things. We can send everybody to Patreon. I'm going to stop pushing the YouTube sponsorship thing because I don't know where my money is going. YouTube basically sends me some money into my AdSense account every month, and they say this is for ads. I have no clue what percentage of that is supposed to be for sponsorships. I don't even know how much I make per month or how much I make per sponsor on sponsorships. They don't tell me that. So yeah. Okay, we have some enlightened glass, finally. I'm gonna go over here. Let's go back to photovoltaics. I think. Need more. Right. Okay, that was the first 8, basically. I want to make another set of 8. Can't remember how much these make per whatever. I think it's 40. Ah, no. So yeah, it's $300 per tick. Daytime, free. Which means I might, if we get another bank of those, we might be able to actually do fewer upgrades in the engines downstairs, or whatever. We'll just have less worry, even less worry now for power. Once I get everything hooked up, I need to do that. Let's make another group of those. Don't need those anymore. Okay, one thing I want to do. There we go. That should make 16 exactly. There we go. Means now the only thing I'm missing is the enlightened glass. Ah, yes. I actually need to make more of that stuff. This stuff, vibrant alloy. Let's get half of the. What's the recipe for? I think that's it, if I remember right. Yep, that's right. Hooray! Okay. Zoom in on the map a little bit here. Oh, we got tons of space. Tons of space. putting it up here because it's chunk loaded. Yep, one more goes there. Boop-a-doop-boo. Vibrant alloy. Take this over here. And I think we just pull another one of those out.
Something over to the northeast is annihilating my frame rate.
Something over the northeast. Well, we do have a completely crazy ocean biome here that's got all the undersea stuff. I do not have my water breathing anymore. Boo. Beyond that, I'm not sure. I don't know if there's anybody out that direction. Honestly, we probably should get into the habit of restarting the server like an hour before we get on. Okay, so now I need to go back to transceiver.
Okay, something just under the house.
Oh,
Because depending on where I'm standing in the house, it's more towards the middle or below, so...
I am not sure then, good sir. Okay. Go over here. Let's do... Oh, actually, no. Transceiver. If things do end outright, if you do Patreon tonight, it will pull when he changes the setting unless you have paid for this month already. Exactly. Yes, I should have called this Stream Crafting Sim 1 2017. It's true. Coffee Fairy is out. I think she just got back from running some errands. She's doing adulting. I do tips. If you use the tips, there's a $sign. If you're watching this on YouTube Gaming or YouTube and there's a $sign in chat, those tips get sent somewhere. I think they get lumped in with my AdSense. I don't know. They count it as ad revenue, and there's no breakdown. I have not ever been 100% sure as to where that tip money comes in. If you go look in the description of the video, there's a thing that has a link to it, vagram.com/tips. That I get instantly. That'll have a pop-up on the stream. So yeah, the sub money I do not also get. Oh, you know what? Hang on a sec. I bet I know what it is. Gabbro just reminded me. Is it better cuts?
Somewhat, yeah. What was it?
Smeltery.
Oh, but that wasn't particularly when I was looking in that direction. But yeah, I guess it must have been.
I need some glowstone. I need some glowstone. Let's do this.
Yeah, sorry, I've consumed some of that already.
Yep, it's okay. I'm going to need redstone and copper again. Redstone, copper. We have so much copper that we're basically doing zilch with. I think it's 4. Whoop, no. To make 2. To make 1. And then we get this. And we get this. And this is sending power. Which of course means it's day, it's nighttime, it's doing nothing. Let's make it daytime. And yes, I did forget about the smelter. I was going to melt down some helmets and then realized I'd have to repair them first. Screw that noise. So yeah. Okay. Get one of those. Make one of those. Which means now we can come over here. Take out this clunker of a capacitor, put in a better one in there. I don't know what that thing does, but it's not worth it. And capacitor bank. I need get that. That's it, tour. Can't remember if I can make this directly. I think I can. 4, 8, 12, 16. Do that. Crap, I already need more of that. Get a full stack of that. Full stack of that. Oh, wait a minute. And another full stack of that. Go over here. And turn one thing into the t'other thing. Whew. Wait a minute. There we go. Hooray! Yep, we are now getting 300 RF per tick of extra power. What I'm going to do is I want to make a really big flippin' battery bank up there. Like one of the 25 mil models, and stick that on the roof so when it is daytime, even when we're not using that power, is building up a massive power buffer. And it will pull from that power buffer whenever we need more, less, whatever. And yes, the lava gens are back on, and they're back in with their upgrades in. But if I understand Mr. Cuts' progress, we are quickly approaching a point where we're going to have... Oh, this is an auto-craftery thing. We are quickly approaching the point we're going to have 2 systems. Do I understand that right?
Yeah, it's capable of building most of the infrastructure now.
There we go. And this is why I hired Mr. Cuts. Not that he's getting paid or anything, but you know. Do that. Do that. To get that. So we can get... What's that, electrical steel? And it needs a vibrant crystal. Let's do, boom, that. Put those back in. We're going to come to this. Oh, it's vibrant. Ooh, okay, wrong one. Right. Get one of those then.
I can't remember if jobs automatically choose the smallest processor capable of me running them.
Are we out of emeralds? What the butts?
I haven't used any.
Okay.
Did we even have that many?
We might have to hook up the quantum quarry. Again. Which means massive power usage. Hey!
I can say I didn't do it.
Confirmed. Morby didn't do it.
As a complete and total side note, buying clothes online just leads to interesting delivery labels sometimes.
What do you mean?
Well, I bought some clothes from a company that I know is relatively local to me, and yet the clothes came from India.
Oh, yeah.
Tome of Alchemy can produce emerald.
We need to have one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Poo.
I used the last one without realizing it.
Talk to one of the many, many, many villages.
Ew. Also, I think I have them all bottled up. They're all lassoed or something, or corralled. I guess I could, though. I'd have to take something. I wonder if I could do a paper trade. Let me do that. At the moment, I'm going to... You don't know any better, do you? Okay, fine. I'll take your power cables away. That'll learn ya! Mwahaha! Okay, let me see if I can do some... Somewhere up here we have some paper, I think. Oh my god, a lot of books. Okay. Let's do... all these. I would turn all of these. Ooh, I hear that mob farm working. Okay, all the sugarcane I had has them. Go over here and do some quick crafting. Okay, let me go back to the old place. The old place, and see if I can get anything from my paper. I think they're all right here. With a, oh my gosh, there's an absurd amount of golems. Good grief. Somebody. There we go. Thank you. No. Nope. Go back up. Okay. Oh. The coffee fairy is back. Yeah. Okay. Miss Jen has been having problems with her back last couple of days. All right, I remember this. Our Tome of Alchemy is bugged.
Don't tell Sarah.
I know, right? I'm just going to get some emeralds, quote unquote. You know, a few. Just one or 48 stacks, you know, not that many. Don't do that, bug. Bad. Don't have those power cables anymore, which means now I can get a... Nope, not one of them. Vibrant doohickey. Put it in here. Oh, I need the electrical steel. Electrical. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we get that power. Now I can kerplunk. That's the go-between. Which means this is input, output. And actually, I should do that also.
Right, it should be able to grow its own crystals from scratch as well now.
Yeah, that, ladies and gentlemen, Skynet has been achieved.
It can replicate itself. We're all gonna die.
Probably. My kingdom for a sleeping bag mod on this server, I swear. There we go. Yes, I just got some emeralds. Bare necessities. Can't live without them.
Now I want to sing a Disney song, but I don't know if we'll be under copyright if I sing it or not.
336 RF per tick. Okay, weird. I'm gonna do.
And the crystal growth things turn on correctly when they're set to craft, so that works.
Okay, this is one bug I have with one gripe I have, so to speak, with the capacitors. Yeah, disabled. There we go. So what's that? In the interface, you cannot set. In this actual interface, you can't change this. If I change this to in or out or disabled, I can't ever change it back to none. I have to actually clear that facing and then use a wrench to change it back to none. I can't do it inside the actual block interface itself, which kind of irks me. Oh, wow, this generates 512 RF per tick. Hey, that's not bad for midday. Cool. Okay. Which means now I can get, I think, this side. We're power neutral, whatever. It is not buffering there. I do believe we are actually buffering out down here. Nope, I don't know, whatever. We actually have a ton of solar power now. This makes me very, very happy. I'm gonna get all of this stuff, dump it back in the system. Okay. Let's go see what Abomination Cuts is making. Oh my god. What?
I thought we already agreed it was Skynet.
You're right. Thank you for the reminder. Okay, dense cable fluix. I thought these things had lines on them for the number of channels being used.
They do. There's only 3 channels being used. 4 channels being used right now out of 32.
Oh, is that what that super dim stripe is?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's because there'll be more on the crafting thing, but it just means that there only needs to be one connection for all of the crafting to the controller.
yeah.
Eventually the controller will be a donut of 8. Yeah. But we don't need that yet, so I'm just connected it to there.
Okay. So now you have this screen. You have one drive here. You have a screen, and you can request all of the part. Well, what? All or almost all?
It doesn't produce its own glass or silicon yet.
We can give it
But-
we can give it the base parts for that. Which reminds me.
It can't make screens and things yet. That's the next thing. But it can do cables. It can do interfaces, and things like that. And those are the main parts of it. Need to make a storage bus in there as well.
Need to get some sand to grinding so that we can make some silicone for it. Cones made out of pure silly. Like silly putty, silly cones.
I actually
Wow.
have a sag mill here attached to it for doing its own crystal grinding.
Cool.
I've been feeding sand into that, so it's got some.
Yeah. I'm making some silicon for you that you can dump into the system downstairs.
Yeah, ultimately I want to set up a thing which just keeps a certain amount of silicon in the system by just feeding sand into a sag mill dedicated.
MC Terminator Vagram 4, what? Yeah. I figure maybe, do you think you're at the point where we want to start swapping out, or do you want to autocraft do you have it to autocraft the drives yet, or what?
No,
Not yet?
I don't yet.
Okay. When do you want to start swapping out? Do you want to wait, or what?
Well, it just mostly needs to be trained with a few more things, and then the idea is getting enough of the stuff together to be ready to cover all of the bases, because, like, making sure everything's in the right place.
Okay, you're going to use probably a ton of redstone. We have a ton of that. You're going to need what?
Yep.
You're going to need lots of silicon, lots of glass, and what?
Mostly glass, nether quartz, and Certus quartz, really. The rest is mostly dealable with. Glowstone's going to be a thing, but that's not going to be so much of a thing, so that's mostly for the screens and any dense cables. Because I'm not using smart cables, I've just got the bare cables, so there's no need for, like, glowstone for them. Smart cables being the ones that show the number of connections on them. It seems a bit unnecessary for the main part of the network.
I love doing this. Oh, that's mana quartz. Whoops. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What's the recipe for this? Conjuration or alchemy?
Conjuration catalyst.
Yeah, right? Okay, so here's a problem.
Is that
Alchemy?
The alchemy.
This has the alchemy catalyst.
You need the conjuration.
The
If I look at-
conjuration will do the multiplication thing that the alchemy catalyst changes between different things.
Oh, I get it. Okay. Well, that's fine. I've got a block right here. Which means I can swap.
Anyway, we have a lot of mana quartz now.
Oh, it'll be used for something. I am 100% sure of this. Let me go get some more nether quartz so I can make more nether quartz. Okay, let me get a stack and turn it into a lot of stacks. I'm hoping if we do a reset. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. I'm hoping if we do a reset of the server soon, we will have the addition of it's just an absurd thing to watch all of the quartz spit up out of this little pool of water. Anyway, I'm hoping if we do a reset, we're actually going to get LPEX mod in here. Actually additions, I cannot wait to mess with actually additions within a ForgeCraft server. I think it's going to be awesome. We will hopefully be getting some updates to refine storage because there's tons of neat new features getting installed that we aren't getting because nobody's doing updates to the ForgeCraft One pack right now. Okay. Which reminds me I need to make a new ritual stone for the thermal lilies, but whatever. We'll worry about that later. Okay, you need nether quartz up there. Right? You now have 500 nether quartz there, sir.
Yep.
And we have something in the basement that's automatically making sand, so I can just abuse sand all day however I want to. Run it through the sag mill. You now have about 500 silicone. It's silicon, but I just love butchering the word because somebody's gritting their teeth. What'd you say?
You can have a look at
Every
the crafting.
time you say silicone, I can't help but think of breast implants.
Yep, silicone breast implants.
Take a look at the crafting storage.
The who?
The-
Crafting
yeah.
storage. Oh.
And now look what's going on behind with the pool.
What on earth is it doing?
Making fluix.
It's like the Minecraft crafting equivalent of diarrhea. Yes, I'm sticking with that analogy. My brain hurts right now. Okay. And you have this vacuum chest back here. Yeah, okay, filtered. Yeah, okay, cool. Awesome.
You can see what's still going on in the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, most of the waiting at the moment is it's charging Certus quartz over here. That's
yeah,
to be able to make the next batch of fluix.
Yeah, you put Certus quartz into this thing, and it gets about 0.00001% brighter, which means it's done. Which is
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah, it's hard for you to see. It also goes blue than it already is, so it's a bit more visible with color.
But what is blue really? This is the question.
It's this feeling you have in your heart. No, never mind.
Glowing with electricity is the point.
I've seen electricity up close and personal through my body, and it's not blue. If there is a color I would assign to electricity, I would say it's ow. 100% pure ouchie. Oh, I forgot to close the hatch.
I don't know what owl looks like.
I do. So, okay. I had a friend named Noel who was a electrical engineer, and he got called by, businesses that would be shutting down to pull out old wiring or pull out hazardous parts. They didn't want the stuff because it was usually older electrical components, and quite a bit of it couldn't be recycled. At least at the time it couldn't, so he would repurpose it. So he would come in and do all this strip work for free. He got called by lots of real estate agents and, stuff like this. Well, one job that he got called for was a restaurant that was actually stripping out all the old neon, and he got the transformers, which is it's a block. It's kind of the size of a house brick, and it's got two glass knobs, a metal box. It's got two glass knobs on each far end of it with screws sticking out of that. And you can plug it into the wall, and it gets standard wall voltage, and it amps it up. It transforms it to I think it's a higher voltage, but a lower amperage. And yeah, I think it's the amperage that kills you. I can't remember. Anyway, one of them fries you, another one stops your heart, and a third one doesn't really do anything other than make you.
Yeah, the amperage is the one that kills you.
Yeah. So
The volts that jolts and the current that kills.
yeah, exactly. So basically, the voltage goes up, the current goes down, and that's how they power neon. I got one of these things, and I actually made a Jacob's ladder out of it. So I got the wire coat hangers, and it's got the V shape. And the voltage comes up and goes buzz, buzz, buzz. You've seen it in a million mad scientist movies. Anytime you've seen Dr. Frankenstein, there's a Jacob's ladder in the background. And I made one of these for a science project during high school. And but anyway, I actually had this thing set up on a table, and I was showing it to my class in high school. This is junior year of high school. And I was going to this private school that was basically housed in this large metal structure. When the younger classmen ran up the stairs up to the second floor, our class was right at the top of the stairs, and they ran energetically. You could feel the floor vibrate and shake. And class came up the stairs right as I was actually setting this thing up on a card table. The legs on my side of the card table hadn't locked, and they buckled under. And I reached out and grabbed both knobs while it was plugged in. I woke up about 6 minutes later with a whole bunch of people standing over me, and my eyes literally, it was like static through a TV. It took me about a minute before I could see anything. And my chest and legs hurt. I flew about 6 feet across the room and hit the back wall. It was awesome.
You have reminded me. I have witnessed through other people's interesting life choices what owl looks like.
Yeah.
And in that particular case, there was a lot of black, and there was actually a very lovely shade of violet.
Yeah, it's not one of those things I really recommend to anybody that values their health.
And it's like, at least you did it by accident. This genius decided to stick paper clips into light sockets.
Yes, I have known people that were wired that way, pun intended.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yep, I have been hit basically by a low amperage lightning bolt, and it sucks. My legs and arms were sore for like a week. It felt like you had done the most intense and absolute worst exercising of your life in a span of about 3 seconds. Literally what it's like. Preach, I don't even know what HMMWV is.
I never wondered, Jen. Never wondered.
Yeah. Between high voltage and blunt force trauma from cars, people wonder why I am the way I am. Now you know. Okay. So we can go over here now. Oh, yeah. We got lots of action happening over here. Ooh, they are pissed. Awesome. Oh. Weren't we pulling this stuff out over to the other storage or something like that? Yeah. Why is that not going out? Feel weird? Oh, goodness gracious. Now I know why. Because stuff is not being filtered out for trash. Okay. Remind me, why do we have all this armor on the whitelist?
Isn't that the whitelist to go? Is it the one at the side of the spawner over there?
Huh? Who? What? No. The glass box. Your spike killing box.
Yeah, it's all that leads to the
Second storage unit. We actually have a filter over here that's been put on the controller slave, not on the trash can.
Yeah, they pull out and get sent to the trash can. There's more things than one filter can filter, so there's multiple things pulling out into the trash can.
I would like to point out that you actually have an input loop.
No?
Yeah, because you don't have the input filtered. Do you?
No, it's red. One's brown, one's red.
Oh, are they? Hang on a sec. Insert. Yeah, okay, extract. Why is this not
The brown
extract?
extract goes to the trash can, the red is the input.
Okay, there's more stuff apparently that needs to be filtered somehow then. Because we have a lot of crap clutter that is jamming the system up. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Hang on. Let's put all the sticks back. Bows. Oh, well, that's... So much garbage. Yeah, honestly, right now it does not actually look like it's pulling out. Or if it is, we don't have enough filter slots to tell it what to pull out. I wonder if we need to use the actual XU filters, because we can stack those, we can layer them. And we could use the XU filters to make the trash can a higher priority on the input points. So it checks there first, but the trash can will only accept certain things. Then it goes to storage. Yes, no?
Sorry. At the moment, this stuff comes straight out of the drawer into the trash. Never actually goes into the storage, as far as I'm aware.
Well, no, this system is not hooked up to our storage system. What I'm talking about is just the storage drawers themselves. Stuff is going in, but it's not getting pulled back out. I don't know if that's an issue of us not having enough slots or what.
It depends what the actual... I mean, there's no filter on the trash can, so...
Let me go over here and put this
That's
back in.
insert all.
Yeah, see, I've got a storage drawer here with the leather cap in it, and I just put it into the actual filter on a spare slot. It's like they're not extracting. Normal healthy human has enough muscle power in any limb to break the bone in that limb just by tensing the muscles. Yes, you can break your own arms with electrical current. It's awesome. Don't ever do it. Human brain stops you from doing it. It only occurs in forms of epileptic fits and hysterical strength. Yes, which is the perfect example of like being electrocuted.
Leather cap's actually in the filter twice.
It's not getting pulled out.
No, it's in the filter twice, which is I'm like, what the heck?
We had this problem on our test server. We have this problem on our test server where periodically we have to pick up Ender IO conduits and put them back down to make them start working again. I wonder if this is one of those things.
Well, luckily the filter is...
Because over here...
Well, I mean, lots of other stuff is still doing it, isn't it?
See, over here, this chest was completely jammed full of stuff, and things are still not leaving it. It's like it's not seeing a valid destination.
Incidentally.
What did you have this on? Red, I think, or something?
Red, yeah.
There we go. Okay, see, now stuff's extracting from it and going into the storage drawers, but we still... Oh, the helmet finally disappeared. Okay.
Maybe the whole... That network just needed a...
Okay, yeah.
Kick.
Yeah, maybe the network. Okay. So hopefully that's unjammed and we don't have to worry about that again. Yay! Save the magical items for disenchanting. If you have that mod, we don't have that mod.
Nope.
We have no way to pull enchants off. I can create any enchantment from scratch. We go over here to this thing. I can create whatever enchant you want me to create. XP boost, fire protection, aqua affinity.
I don't know if you've used this before. Here's a fun little... I've got a fun little setup here, which is helpful for the system.
Used what?
Mate, up at the AE bit.
Oh. Where are you? Oh. ME interface. What? ME storage bus into an interface?
Yep.
Why did you do that?
Because what you can do here is in the interface, you can give it a crafting card, and you can say, export, like stock here, like 32 pure flux crystals. And
Right.
it means whenever the system is idle and there's less than 32, it'll automatically craft back up to 32 so that they're there on demand, so you'd have to wait for the crystals to grow every time.
Oh, okay. Weird. I've never messed with that. Yeah, we don't have any mods for pulling off enchantments right now. Sorry, guys. I just remember Henry Lowenwind mentioned Ender IO conduits in that same issue about the Cursed Earth. Yes. Yeah, we've been having problems with... actually, most of our issues aren't even chunk loaded. But even when they are, like several times I log on to the Life in the Bupper server, we have no chunk loaders on my island right now. And quite often we have to... It's all unloaded. We step in, we log in, or reload, and none of the conduits are working. We have to start pulling them out and putting them back in and find the conduit that's stuck, and then suddenly the whole system starts working. I do believe it's a thing with 110 too. Yes, I 100% believe it is. Okay, we are at 4 minutes till. I'm actually going to swap over to base cam real quick. Let's see. Changes coming for the new year. I am going to be starting up my creative building streams. Probably going to be Friday afternoons. Don't know. I'm working around the times for availability on some of my other builders, at least one. Aridani used to help me a lot, and I really liked having him help me out. I'm not sure if Dragon Racer is going to be available or not. We'll have to see. But, yeah, we're going to start that up on Fridays. There is a new kind of a one-off series I'm going to be doing. Not one-off, but a random series. It is not going to be constantly. It's going to be a random series that's got a new episode coming out. It is actually called Shut Up and Game. I'm actually doing a game tomorrow called Abzu. You'll understand it when you see it. Yep, ending stream. Anyway, that's going to be coming out tomorrow. Astroneer is one of the new series. I am thinking about doing a Minecraft solo series, single player. I don't know what I'm going to do or where. I'm still figuring that out, but I am kicking the idea around. Part of me wants to start up a 175 series just to placate the anger that I have for 110. But,
Oh my.
Yeah, 110 has been the bane of my existence since about November. The test server has been, we have a test server that has a 50% CPU usage with nobody on it. And there aren't that many chunks loaded. We can have one person step onto that server and it spikes to almost 100% CPU usage for no reason. Nobody knows why. Nobody can tell me. Yeah, I don't like 110. I'm tired of it. So, we're talking about houses from Harry Potter. Hufflepuff and Gryffindor. What? Anyway. So, I am probably going to start doing some more one-off mod guides on specific ideas and stuff from like actually additions, maybe some refined storage things because there's a lot of new features coming into refined storage. I don't know if LPAC is still here, but LPAC was working on a mod, magic mod, which I think could be very, very interesting. I might take a look at that if it ever gets released as a testing version. I think it could be fun. But yeah, in general, though, there is going to be Abzu coming out later today. It's going to be this evening. There is no Wednesday night live stream still because I don't know what we do. I'm still entertaining the idea of 7 Days to Die, but I'm not sure. There have been drastic changes to that game, and I'm not sure if it's our speed anymore. So, yeah, we're going to have to experiment. Mr. Dog Daytona says, Baker, are there any new mods like Thaumcraft on yet? What are you talking about on here? No, we actually haven't had any new mods since probably October. Everything else from then on, like November, December, was all just basically version updates. Even then, I'm not even sure about that. Thaumcraft is basically non-existent until a beta version comes out that can prove me otherwise. Yes, it's in development, but there is no actual version of it out that anybody can use or mess with yet. We sure don't have one. Stream ends as soon as I pull in my yard. Sorry, Donnie. Okay. Mr. Cutts is messing with his AE system now.
Yes, it's stocking auto-crafting crystals now.
If only I could have gotten you this fascinated in refined storage.
Well, I mean, that was just slap a few things together and it was there, and then when I tried to give it a crafting job, it didn't work, so, you know.
Yeah, but we have
I was really enthusiastic about that one.
a lot of those bugs have been fixed since mid-December. We just haven't been getting updates. He's actually talking about putting in different tiers of crafters that have a cheaper and more expensive.
Yes, I saw.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yet it still requires the advanced processor, which is, a diamond. So
That's
whatever you do, you're still spending a diamond per crafter.
What's the top end one, though?
No, there was a basic one. An advanced plus a basic. The next one was that plus the middle one, and then that plus the advanced one. The basic one still cost a diamond.
Oh, I was reading it. I guess I was reading it differently. Yeah, it's still the factor of, it is an improvement to the system. He's been refining the actual process order for refined storage and how it does crafting. It's not perfect, but I mean, it is getting better. So anyway. Okay.
You'll see the next set of crystals far off in a second.
You wild man, you.
Actually, are they? Is it running? Oh, it's already stocked them. Well, it's actually done. I mean, look in the interface.
Yeah.
It's finished. It's stocking up. Except they're not showing in the.
That is probably because putting ports together on stuff like that was actually tuned out during the 1.7.10 version while Mr. Soren tried to crash the server. I'm just saying. We're going to call it here. I'll catch you folks later. There will be another ForgeCraft live stream Thursday evening, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. If at any point in time you are ever undecided about when I'm streaming, go to vagram.com/streaming, and that's where my schedule is. Yeah. Otherwise, I'll see you folks later. Have a good evening. Morby. Thank you very, very much for coming and visiting with us.
Always, it was fun.
And as always, Mr. Kotz, thank you very, very much for joining me and figuring out this AE2 nonsense.
No problem.
In theory, it sounds like you got it working.
Yeah, I just turned it on to show things that you can't extract from here, and it's like it's showing them, and you can still extract them anyway because it's already in the network, so it all works.
Okay, cool. Have a good day, folks. See you later. Bye.